I forgot to mention that it's Thursday, October 26th. Kyle is on his way to the Cedar Blind right now. We got a south wind at 5 to 10 mile an hour with some gusts, but that's a perfect blind for him to be in as far as wind direction. I'm going to get my stuff on now and head back to the rut hut and see what's shaking there for this evening's hunt. Stick around. And I'll get my face mask on and my gloves on here in a second. But yeah, this is my first bow hunt, crossbow hunt, first deer hunt of the 2023 season. It's nice to finally get out here. Our season opened here in Ohio, I believe, the last weekend in September. But boy, it's been warm, and I'm not a fan of hunting in this warm weather, but it is nice to be out here. I have great company with Kyle making the trip up from Columbus to spend the next 4 days. So obviously, you know, we'd love to each get an opportunity to eat a deer, but the friendship, camaraderie, and visiting is what it's all about. And we're going to eat good. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so we're on day 2 of Kyle's visit. Just a quick recap. There was really nothing to show up to this point because we didn't take a shot. It's not that we didn't see anything. The blind I hunted last night, I had a forked horn come through and a doe that was running pretty quick. Even if the doe stopped, I wasn't going to shoot, and the buck's now I was after. And Kyle, he had 3 does out in front, and his initial plan was to take a nice doe as soon as he got here, but after seeing the pictures of the bucks cruising through on my cards, he was kind of hoping one of those big boys would come through. It just didn't pan out. This morning, you seen 2 doe, right? And I didn't do anything. I kind of lazied it this morning, slept in a little bit, but that's fine. But we just came in from lunch. We're going to have a quick beer, maybe go out back and do a little bit of bass fishing to kill a little bit of the early afternoon, and then we're going to head back to the deer blinds again. So stay tuned, and hopefully we'll have something to show here soon.
Yeah,
Cat was getting into your food, wasn't it?
Crowds. Last night I got really good footage of those does, and I was tempted, but I just thought, man, one of those nicer bucks could come in. So
I don't blame you.
I did decide to hold off, but I think I'm at the point in my trip that if I have a deer that I'd like to shoot and it gives me a good broadside shot, I'm gonna take it.
Meat for the freezer, you know.
Absolutely.
Can't eat the antlers.
Cheers.
Well, we got day 2 under a wrap. Hunted this evening. Shooting time in it about 20 minutes ago. He fortunately seen a couple deer, but it was right at the end of shooting time, and they were probably 80, 90 yards out. So he said they were big body deer. Just
definitely.
Couldn't tell what they were. And where I sat today, unfortunately, I didn't see anything. But the good news is Kyle coming up here so far, every set, all of his first 3 sets, he's seen deer. So, you know, it's not killing, it's called hunting. And
hey,
we're having a good time.
When you see deer, that makes it fun. Absolutely.
And I can tell you that chili has been cooking all day.
I'm looking forward to that.
With the brisket meat in it. I'm gonna crack a beer. I'm sure Kyle's gonna crack a beer,
All right.
and I'll probably have a sip of bourbon.
Awesome.
So anyway, we'll catch up to you tomorrow.
I gotta tell you, this brisket chili, damn good.
Well, we're on day 3 of Kyle's visit and deer hunting. It's Saturday. We just finished a lunch of baby back ribs that I did in the smoker
Fantastic.
with some side dishes. But anyway, I didn't make it out this morning. Kyle did. He hunted the filibuster blind right out back here. And he wasn't deerless. He did see one deer, but it closest it came was about 60 yards, and it had other things on its mind. And then I think you've seen a couple turkey.
Yeah, a couple turkey. Not a total loss. It was just a little bit of a slow morning. It got chilly, but the streak continues. Every sit I've had here, I've at least seen deer. So,
Well, Thursday afternoon and yesterday, we were in the mid to high 70s here, which, you know, in my opinion, isn't real conducive to deer hunting. But the temperature is going to drop. It's only going to be in the 50s today, and it's going to keep dropping over the next week. So hopefully that'll get some things moving. We got our hopes up for some action this afternoon. They're calling for pretty much 100% chance of rain all day tomorrow. So I'd really like to spend tomorrow butchering deer in the barn here. So
hopefully.
anyway, stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. So we just wrapped up day 3 of our deer hunt. It's Saturday evening. Just got up to the barn. I had a yearling come in at 20 yards, and it was there from 6:45 all the way to the end of shooting time. Nothing else came in, unfortunately. You had a nice doe come in.
I did, and she kind of just come upon me very quickly, and I was able to get my safety turned off, and before I knew it, she kind of trotted on off, and I was trying to be calm and patient and assume she'll just circle back around. There's plenty of food right there, but I don't know what she was interested in, but she never came back around. So it was kind of frustrating because she was as close as about 13 yards, a deer I would have liked to have shot, but I couldn't get a shot off.
Probably right behind where Kyle was hunting in that rut hut. There's a stand of oak trees, and the ground is just absolutely loaded with acorns. So I'm guessing that's probably where she was going. But anyway, again, no arrow flew, but we both seen deer on this sit. I can't complain.
The
So
streak continues.
hopefully, they're calling for rain tonight. Some heavy rain starting right around midnight or a little before, going in through about 11 o'clock tomorrow. So I don't know if we're going to get a morning hunt in, but definitely tomorrow afternoon we'll get another hunt in. Tonight on the grill we're going to do some Lake Erie deep fried walleye and some breaded macaroni bites. So
Awesome.
we're going to eat good tonight. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. All right, so we're on day 4 of Kyle's visit, and today, this afternoon, when we decided to head out to the blinds around 4:30 or so, it started sprinkling, and then it got a little heavier and a little heavier. Not a heavy downpour, but all the way up to the end of shooting light.
Pretty steady rain.
It was a pretty steady rain, and that doesn't mean the deer aren't going to move. As a matter of fact, right at the last 2 or 3 minutes, I seen what I think was a buck working one of the oak trees in front of the rut hut. I just wasn't in the rut hut hunting. I was in
And neither was I.
I was in a different blind.
I was in the rut hut last night.
But anyway, we did see a lot of deer this weekend. As a matter of fact, you've seen one every set with the exception of tonight.
Right. Yeah.
But again, it's not about putting a deer down. It's about 2 good friends hanging out, enjoying company, food, and just having a good time. And you've seen deer just about every set.
Almost.
But sometimes, you know, it just doesn't work out. to as far as harvesting goes. But he's going to be heading out tomorrow morning. However, he's planning on coming back here for a late December, early January hunt. And I'm pretty confident when we get to that, these deer are going to be a slave to their stomach, and he shouldn't have a problem getting a deer here. But he's still got the whole season ahead of him down in his neck of the woods.
Sure.
I'm super glad you made it out. Had a blast.
Always fun, man. Always fun. I'm looking forward to the next trip already.
And I know you're just here for the food.
Totally.
When guys come here and stay, they eat good. All you gotta do is ask Don and Bucktails and 100 other people to come out here. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this video up. Sorry we don't have a deer hanging, but we had a blast. And I appreciate you checking out this video. Sorry it's been so long since I put one up, but anyway, thanks for stopping by at Shig Happens. Until next time, cheers.
You got the cover on.
Oh, that's why. No wonder I couldn't get it.
Such a dumbass.